Hey, what's up, everybody? So yesterday, the new season of Overwatch 2 just dropped. Now, I've been playing a bunch of Marvel Rivals, as I suspect anyone watching this video probably has as well. But, we still got to give Overwatch some love. It's still been our OG for many years. So I wanted to take a minute to look at the new patch notes and just kind of look at what we've got going on this season. So indulge me if you would. My computer's a little not like fucked up, but it's a little scuffed. So production quality wise, this is just how we're gonna be doing videos for a little while. So just bear with me. But all right, let's get right into it. All right, Overwatch 2 retail patch notes December 10th, 2024. All right, we're gonna be in for a hell of a ride. All right, season 14, Hazard. Get ready for an explosive season as we introduce Hazard, the new Scottish tank hero embodying the spirit of anarchy for the greater good. Then test your skills with a unique blend of past and present in the 6v6 role queue event, where teamwork and synergy shine within the 2-2-2 setup. Plus, prepare to wield the hammer of gods as Mythic Thor Reinhardt and earn up to 5 legendary skins with the premium battle pass. Packed with nostalgia, customization, and radical gameplay, Season 14 has everything you need to dominate in style and become a hazard to the competition. Alright, 6v6 tests. I guess that's a good thing. Especially with Marvel Rivals here. That is 6v6, so I'm just like, yeah, dude. I've been missing that second tank, bro, for like 2 years now. What's it been, like 2 years of Overwatch 2? Winter Wonderland 2024. Does anyone give a fuck about this? I mean, I'll read it, but the Winter Wonderland event returns now through January 7th, bringing fan favorite modes and exclusive rewards for the holiday season. From May's Snowball Offensive to Freeze-Thaw Elimination, there's something for everyone. Complete challenges to earn seasonal rewards, including the festive Winter Casual Hanzo skin. May's Snowball Offensive. Dude, I'm sorry. And if you really like these modes, you can continue to like them, obviously. But who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? I don't know. I guess it's... The alternative is just having nothing. So, I mean, I guess it's fine. But I don't know. And getting the casual Hanzo skin, man, I done been had that. Got that from like a loot box in Overwatch 1, but whatever. I guess for people who didn't play Overwatch 1, it's a good chance to earn it. Whatever, moving on. It's just not important. 6v6 role queue experiment. Explore Overwatch 2's latest evolution with the 6v6 role queue experiment, where strategy meets nostalgia. Dive into this unique mode to experience the dynamics of 6-player teams while maintaining structured gameplay, showcasing how modern Overwatch 2 heroes and abilities adapt to the classic team format. Now that interests me, because a lot of these tanks are like supercharged Giga Chads because they have to be, because of the format, because of 5v5. So that's like, what's going to happen for 6v6? I wonder if they're going to be like nerfed like how they are in like the arcade, because I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll see, but yeah, no, that could be pretty spooky depending on how they balance that. Because that's another thing, too. I want to say they said they weren't going to get rid of 5v5, even if they did officially re-implement 6v6, right? So how the fuck are you going to balance that? Like, how if tanks are giga tanks, you can't just have 2 of them on a team. And so would there just be 2 balance patches? Especially if 6v6 becomes like a competitive mode that runs alongside 5v5, how the fuck is that gonna work? I don't know, man. I can't help but feel like they kind of dug themselves into a hole, and they just keep digging themselves further into the hole. But I guess we'll see. Hero Mastery, Ashe. Practice your sharpshooting skills and get Bob to do something when Hero Mastery courses for Ashe arrives on January 14th. I don't know about y'all, but I do not give a fuck about Hero Mastery. I never play it, and I don't care. If you care about that, then good for you. But, I mean, just moving the fuck on. I just feel like I'm being an asshole. I swear I love this game. All right, hero updates. We're increasing the potency of the damage roll passive in order to make the threat of sustained damage more meaningful by slowing down health recovery while in combat. At the same time, we're slightly decreasing how reliable hit scan and large travel time projectiles are to hit. Oh boy, all right. Damage roll passive debuff duration increased from 2 to 3 seconds. Healing reduction increased from 20% to 25%. Oh, so healing pockets are going to be less effective. I mean, that's cool. I guess, I'm into that. I don't like I don't like when I'm trying to fight someone and their fucking like older brother, older sister just comes and fucking pockets them. I don't know. Global projectile size bonus. Hit scan radius large reduced from 0.08 to 0.07 meters. Hit scan radius small reduced from 0.05 to 0.04 meters. Projectile radius large reduced from 0.15 to 0.12 meters. Okay. All right. I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make, but I guess we'll see. All right, now to the real meat and potatoes, the hero changes. I'm kind of in the way. Here, let me move myself. There you go. I'm up here now. All right. Doomfist. The recent increase to rocket punch wall slam angle has added a lot of consistency and made Doomfist significantly more threatening. To help account for this, we're pulling out some of the survivability from Seismic Slam. Seismic Slam shockwave range reduced from 18 to 15 meters. Cooldown increased from 6 to 6.5 meters. Okay. I don't know how that's going to affect the higher level of play, but, you know, the silver... silver, just outed myself. But yeah, the metal ranked normies like me probably appreciate that, I guess. I don't know. Hazard. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay. The community feedback from Hazard's trial has been largely positive, despite underperforming slightly. We're adjusting his kit to increase the damage of his primary fire, making Bone Spur more consistent and a reliable tool for finishing off enemies. Spike guard protection sometimes felt inconsistent due to being used from a third-person perspective. To address this, we've widened the forward blocking angle, providing Hazard with more reliable protection. Additionally, the damage of Spike Guard has been slightly reduced to balance the increased Bone Spur damage and protection radius. We're also strengthening the Jagged Wall to make it more impactful, while increasing the time required to re-trigger the knockback effect to minimize frustration from frequent knockbacks. That's a lot. Okay. Bone Spur. Damage per spike increased from 6.75 to 7.5. Each volley center projectile no longer has a random launch spread and now always launches straight. So his primary fire will be better. I guess that's fine. I did kind of feel like it was a little weak. I didn't think the hero was bad, but I mean, I didn't imagine that he was that guy who just go 1v1 shredding people. But I guess he's going to be a little better at that now. Spike Guard. The angle of protection provided by Spike Guard increased from 104 degrees to 180 degrees. Damage per second reduced from 75 to 70. Okay, so he protects more, damage is less. I guess that's good, maybe? I don't know. Because, I mean, that was, like, really free damage. And I guess, like, really free stuff just... I don't know. I guess I could go either way on it. Like, on the one hand, the people who want, like, can't aim, you know, me being one of them, do like to have some form of guaranteed damage, but it shouldn't be a lot. You know, it shouldn't be a lot. If it's guaranteed, I guess not. But I didn't really feel like he was oppressive. So I guess depending on how further down this goes, I guess we'll have to see. I'm in the way again. Violent Leap. Post/recovery time for primary fire and quick melee increased from 0.3 seconds to 0.5 seconds. Okay, so he takes longer to recover from the Violent Leap, I guess is what that means. Jagged Wall. Health increased from 350 to 400. Knockback damage increased from 40 to 50. Damage interval increased from 1.5 seconds per target to 1.75 seconds per target. Okay, so the wall's better. All right, that's fine. Trying not to be in the way. Downpour. Airborne momentum lost by casting Downpour reduced from 90% to 50%. Oh, so he doesn't... Airborne momentum lost by casting Downpour reduced. Okay, so you keep more momentum. Vault. Minimum obstacle height to trigger Vault reduced from 1.75 meters to 1.25 meters, which should allow Hazard to scale short obstacles more consistently. Okay, so I guess these were kind of just like some tweaks. Yeah, I mean, I do feel like no one was like fucking lobbies up on Hazard, so I guess it's fine. We'll just see how it goes. Mauga, oh boy. The overrun changes from the last patch have been great for enabling more active Mauga playstyles. We're converting some of his armor back to normal health to balance out some of the added survivability gained from the overrun changes. Base armor reduced from 200 to 150. Base health increased from 375 to 425. Okay, so he's less tanky. A less tanky Mauga, I'm always in the mood for. Fuck when Mauga is way too beefy. Fuck anytime Mauga is like good. Fuck that. I feel like low-ranked players like me, high-ranked players, mid-ranked players, we can all unanimously agree the game fucking sucks if Mauga is good. So anything to make this motherfucker not good, I'm into. Orisa. Alright. This is another, like, devil child. Although Orisa's effectiveness dropped off further than expected, the removal of the Fortify heat reduction mechanic has had positive effects on gameplay by making her ammo resource more meaningful. We're keeping that change while walking back some of the armor health loss. We also think her Terra Surge ultimate ability could be more effective, so it now pulls enemies in from a further distance, but the damage range hasn't changed, so it won't be harder to get out of the area. Armor increased from 300 to 325. Base health reduced from 175 to 150. Terra Surge pull radius increased from 8.5 to 10.5 meters. Is this another Orisa micro buff? And I don't even know that you should call it micro. Why are we buffing Orisa? Who the fuck was complaining that Orisa was too weak? Who was complaining about that? You know, I keep up with the content creators. I see what the high ranks think of Orisa. And I'm a normie when it comes to Overwatch skill. So, like, I know what my people are saying. Who the fuck wanted this? Who wanted this? I don't know. Jesus. Okay. Whatever. Moving on. Ramatra. Ravenous Vortex will now be more effective at dealing with bursts of high-speed momentum, though this change does not have much effect on abilities that continuously move you for a duration like Reinhardt Charge or Diva Boosters. Ravenous Vortex now briefly interrupts horizontal momentum when first affecting a target. Slowing field now ignores barriers for line of sight. Okay. Okay, so it'll just make Ravenous Vortex just more applicable. If you're in the AoE, you're in the AoE, whether there's like a barrier there or not. I guess I can get down with that. I haven't really struggled against Ravenous Vortex, so I don't mind playing into that. And I do dabble in Ramatra sometimes. He's not my main tank, but I do dabble in him sometimes. So yeah, I mean, that would feel pretty good. I guess that's fine. Winston. Winston's leap now has a higher maximum damage to better reward accuracy when landing directly next to a target, though it still has damage fall off when landing further away. Jump pack damage increased from 50 to 60. Okay. Winston is a gentleman's pick, so buffing him's fine. It's not going to break the game. All right, damage. Ashe. There were some inconsistencies for when Coach Gun was disabled by mobility lock abilities. Now Ashe will be able to activate Coach Gun while mobility is locked out, such as Junkrat's Steel Trap, to knock back enemies but won't move herself. Coach Gun can now be activated while affected by mobility locking abilities but won't move Ashe. That's a good quality of life one. I like Ashe a lot. She has quickly become one of my favorite heroes in the game, especially after my video about a scene with Ashe and Cassidy that you should definitely watch. It was one of my more recent videos. It's called Overwatch 2 Needs This Scene anyway. Moving on. Pharah. Pharah is a difficult hero to deal with for many due to her high-flying mobility and burst damage. We're reducing how often her horizontal movement cooldown is available to make it slightly more of a positioning commitment when used. Jet dash cooldown increased from 8 to 9 seconds. I mean, okay. I don't really feel like that was necessary. Pharah's almost never give me trouble, and that's coming from a metal rank dude. So, like, I don't know. They never give me trouble. Like, I do like Pharah, and so if you are Pharah, Pharah can't do much against you because it's, like, insanely difficult to hit that slow-moving projectile midair. But then also, I mean, if you need to, you can just switch to Soldier and just blink. Or switch to Ashe even. Ashe is better, so just switch to Ashe. I don't know. She's not that big a deal. I don't know. And Mercy's not that good either, so it's like she's really not that big a deal. But I mean, if you felt like you needed to do it, Blizzard, whatever, I don't care. Sojourn. Sojourn has received adjustments to increase the rate of her energy gain and shifted some power into her Disruptor Shot ability recently, though the secondary fire lacking an impact undermines her core gameplay fantasy as the Railgun hero. We're adding some damage back to it, and we'll keep a close eye on how powerful she ends up being. Railgun's secondary fire scaling increased from 1 to 100 damage to 20 to 120 damage. Ooh. So a couple things to address here. The Railgun hero is her fantasy? I always just thought, oh, Cyborg, right? But I guess maybe too many people fit that description for that to be her moniker. I don't know. But like Railgun hero, that was never what I thought. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. But careful, Blizzard. Careful with that. If you buff that too much, you will fuck the whole game up. You will fuck the whole game up. That is so fucking deadly. We can't go back to season 1. when it was just Sojourn fucking click, 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 click. Like, you didn't even have to, like, yes, she's good, like a high skill ceiling character, like, so not everyone in like the metal ranks was just straight up clicking headies with a railgun, but it did happen. Even sometimes by luck, if nothing else. And that shit was annoying. It was annoying for us too. So just careful with that. Fuck. Oh my god. And I know the high ranked players are not liking that one. I know they don't like that. They matter too. You know, I get that us, you know, casual is a weird word because I don't play the game casually. I take it seriously. I just suck. So I'm technically not a casual player. I'm a competitive player. I'm just a bad player, if that makes any sense. But the good players matter too. I know that they are less of the population just by nature. You know, like if the mean of people is right here, they probably float around like what, gold? Like there are going to be people on each side of the mean, X amount of standard deviations away from the mean. The good players do matter too. And I am a proponent of balancing from the top down because, look, man, at my ranks, nobody knows what the fuck they're doing. Nobody knows what the fuck they're doing at my ranks, so the balance doesn't matter as much because we don't know how to play the game anyway, you know? So I'm sorry, my fellow metal rankers, if you feel like I've sold you out with that opinion, but that's just how I feel. If I were the developer or if I were the guy leading the team, I would want to balance for the game at its highest level so that when it's functioning perfectly, it functions as it should. Whereas, like, I mean, what the fuck? Like, you're not going to build race cars based off of, like, just 16-year-old kid who just got his license. He doesn't know what he's doing. So you're not going to build a race car with him in mind. You're going to build a race car for racers. But then, 16-year-old kid can get into cars and then work his way up or just do entry-level shit. You know what I mean? Like, that might have been a fucked analogy, but that's kind of how I feel. Like, why would you take a bronze's opinion on balance when even if you balance the game in a way that favors the bronze, he's still not going to know what he's doing? You know what I mean? And that's coming from someone who is a bronze tank. You know? Like, fuck. I'm silver in the other roles, though. All right, Soldier 76. Soldier could use a small increase to his effectiveness, and with changes to the damage roll passive, it's a good time to make his biotic field more available. Biotic field cooldown reduced from 18 to 15 seconds. All right, it's fine. It's fine. I like Soldier. He's reliable. Yeah, he's not broken. I don't think he sucks. So, okay, fine. Symmetra. Symmetra is performing quite well, but we'd like to further enable team play around an interesting ability like the Teleporter by making it more difficult to destroy. Teleporter base shield health increased from 200 to 250. I don't like it, but I don't think it's going to break the game. So, moving on. Torbjorn. We'd like to make the turret more effective without increasing its damage. It now builds more quickly to better enable repositioning it for a faster pace of gameplay. We've also fixed a grievous oversight for moving to larger health pools, and Torbjorn's Forge Hammer will strike fear into his enemies once again. Oh, God. Forge Hammer damage increased from 55 to 70. Meme. Oh my god. Meme. I don't think Torbs are running around with hammers. Is that something people do? I don't know. Who cares? Deploy turret. Build time reduced from 3 to 2.5 seconds. Base health increased from 225 to 250. Fuck that. I don't want deployable watch. Deployable watch sucks. Let me say that again for the people in the back. Deployable watch sucks. It fucking sucks. At any point in the game, if Torbjorn turrets, Symmetra turrets, Iliari Pylon, if any of these three things are like good or meta, the game fucking sucks my balls. Especially because, I don't know, I might be biased. I am a Tracer main. Tracer's my favorite character in the game. Deployable watch makes playing Tracer unbearable. Like, yes, I know, get good. If you're good, you can play around it, whatever. I know. But that doesn't mean that to get the same result as I've gotten in past seasons that I want to put in double the effort. It doesn't mean I want to do that. And so, maybe I'm just dooming. I'll probably play some more of this on stream, but like, if I'm just seeing Torbjorns in every fucking lobby, it's going to make me uninstall myself. Not the game, myself. Venture. This is mostly a quality of life change that makes Venture's cooldown cycle more consistent, as they tend to activate Burrow while soaring through the air quite often. Drill dash cooldown rate is now faster anytime burrow is active rather than requiring the player to be underground. That's cool. Quality of life. Venture. Honestly, just to see Venture even get acknowledged makes me feel really good. It warms my heart because they're a really fun character. Arguably, one of the most fun characters Blizzard has ever put into this game, and they get no love. No love. I know they're getting a top skin later this season, but like, fuck, man. Just anything to make this character relevant. Like, I don't care if they break her or they, excuse me. I don't care if they break the character. Honestly, just overbuff the shit out of them and make them a fucking meta hero. Just for like a second. Just for like a second. Then you can fix it later. But like anything to just like soar the playtime on this fucking character up. They're fun. They're fun. Anyway, support Baptiste. Adjusting the values of regenerative burst will increase Baptiste's self-survivability while also providing greater support to his teammates. Oh, hold on. Regenerative burst cooldown decreased from 15 to 14 seconds. Fuck. Radius increased from 10 to 12 meters. Fuck. Why? Why? Why are we buffing this? He's overkitted as fuck. I don't know, dude. Am I dumb? I understand that I'm bad at the game, but like, am I dumb? Why are we buffing that? That's so fucked, bro. No. Dude's got like 3 health bars. I don't want to fight an Elden Ring boss every time I'm trying to destroy the backline. You have to kill Baptiste like 3 fucking times to kill him. Don't buff that. That's cringe. God. Brigitte. Oh God. What are you doing to my girl? The duration has been reduced to limit Brigitte's Inspire uptime while the healing per second remains unchanged, ensuring that healing output is ineffective when Inspire is triggered consistently. Inspire duration reduced from 5 to 4 seconds. Why? Was that a problem? Was that a problem? Like, is this just lingering resentment from 2017? It's like, bro, was Brigitte a problem? Was she a problem? I didn't think so. I love Brigitte. She's like my most played support. One of them anyway. Bruh, I don't know. That didn't seem necessary to me. I feel like her and Juno are really strong together, but it was more Juno than anything else. It wasn't like Brigitte is like a really great accessory. I don't know that she was the direct thing though. Whatever. I don't like that. Iliari. I always get a little nervous whenever I see her in a patch note. Iliari's Captive Sun can be difficult to use effectively due to enemies' ability to dodge its effects. Increasing the radius will improve the consistency and overall value of the ultimate. Captive Sun explosion radius increased from 8 to 10 meters. On the one hand, I don't see hardly any people ever playing this hero, so like I do kind of appreciate a buff to sort of make her more played. But was that necessary? I feel like Pylon is kind of like where she gets iffy. It's not the ultimate, I don't think. You know? Like, free value Pylon uptime that can't be contested sometimes, depending on where you put it. That's kind of more of a problem than her ultimate was, I would have imagined. But, I don't know. I guess we'll just see how that one goes. I don't fear Iliari's in my rank because none of them can fucking aim. But I guess we'll see how this plays out for the higher ranked players. So if you're higher ranked and watching this, hi. I didn't realize you'd be watching my video, but if you're low ranked and watching this, I don't think we need to be worried about that one, boys. I don't think we need to be worried about that one. Is that it? Is that all the... Oh, no, there's more. Lucio. The adjustment to Lucio's health pool has impacted his survivability in fights. This change will increase his durability in combat by improving his self-healing capabilities. Additionally, Sound Barrier now falls faster while in midair, enabling more reactive and safer usage from higher positions. Crossfade self-healing penalty decreased from 60% to 40%. I'm crossfaded as fuck. Okay, cool. Sound Barrier now falls faster when used in midair. Oh, bless. My boy Alec. Alec, if you are watching this, there you go, buddy. There you go. That was made specifically for you. Bless up. What a great quality of life change. And then there's a whole bunch of bug fixes and shit. I'm not going to read that if I'm just being real with you. Okay. So, overall, this patch is pretty iffy for me. There's some shit where I'm like, okay. There was nothing where I was like, oh, hell yeah. The Ash thing was probably the highlight, just the quality of life bit of it. But then some other shit is just sus. Buffing Orisa? Sus. Buffing Baptiste? Sus. Nerfing Brigitte? Sus. What was the point of that? I don't know. I guess we'll see. I will probably keep playing it in the coming days or whatever. I'm not gonna lie to you though, Marvel Rivals just has more of my attention. I'm sorry. Overwatch, I love this game, but I have an abusive relationship with this game. It keeps pissing me off. Marvel Rivals hasn't done that yet. I know it's only been out for like, what's today's date? The 11th, so like 5 days. So, you know, it hasn't really had the time to piss me off, but I'm still feeling really good about it. And Overwatch has to be on peak performance. We can't suffer bad balance in this game because Marvel Rivals exists. If you take anything away from this video, just take that away. Because Marvel Rivals exists, Overwatch needs to be on its best fucking behavior. We cannot tolerate a fuck up because we could just go to Rivals. But anyway, I digress. That's what Season 14's looking like. The fucking Reinhardt skin goes insane, but I don't want to pay money for it, so I probably won't get it. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Let me know in the comments how you feel about some of these changes. Are my takes based? Are they cringe? I guess we'll find out. Am I just bad at the game, so my opinion doesn't fucking matter? Feel free to let me know, but until then, I'll see y'all next time, so peace out.